The Puzzle Fighter app is now available on iOS and Android devices, and in this video we're going to give you some helpful tips to get started. While the original version of Puzzle Fighter featured characters performing special moves when you broke crash gems of varying sizes, the new Puzzle Fighter mobile app changes things up a bit. In the new game, breaking specific sizes of crash gems will unleash a specific special move. You can set the special moves available to your character in the character card screen. You won't have access to all special moves at once, so make sure you know which special move you have equipped. The more you level up your special moves, the more damage they inflict once performed. You can check the damage of your special moves in the character card section. For the most part, you want to equip special moves that inflict the most damage. But you should also pay attention to the crash gem pattern required to execute the special move. It's good to have one special move that's easy to execute, and one that's a bit harder to execute but inflicts massive damage. You can also unlock and equip the super move. These work exactly like special moves, but they require larger crash gems and they inflict significantly more damage. Ideally, you want to build smaller crash gems that you can break as soon as possible, while simultaneously building up a larger crash gem that you can use to activate a super move and end the game. If you're new to Puzzle Fighter, crash gems form when you place gems of the same color next to each other or on top of one another. You need to place at least 4 gems together in a 2x2 formation in order to form the smallest size crash gem. Most special moves require 2x2 or 3x2 crash gem, but some will require 3x3. When you're dropping gems, try to build just enough to get the special move you want. Then start building something else. The more crash gem formations you have, the better off you are. However, unlike the classic version of Puzzle Fighter, a larger crash gem doesn't mean more damage to the opponent. For example, if you need a 3x3 to perform a special move, breaking an 8x3 won't give you additional damage. In fact, once you clear away all of your crash gems, you won't be able to use big attacks until you get more drops, which can put you in a bad situation. Each character has a specific color affinity. That means you get more damage from your attacks by breaking crash gems of a specific color. For example, Chun-Li and Ryu both have a blue color affinity. In addition, having assist characters with the same color affinity will increase their damage as well. Speed has been important in every variation of Puzzle Fighter, and that remains the same for this mobile version. The faster you drop gems, the faster you get more gems, and the faster you can build and break crash gems to defeat your opponent. The difference here is that you have to plan more carefully when you're dropping. In the console version, you can drop almost any color gem anywhere on the screen, and eventually you'll get some nice crash gems. Strategy was still king, but you can almost randomly drop and still get something, because you had a lot of time to work everything out. This is not the case in the mobile game. In this app, there's only one round per match, and the rounds almost always go faster than the arcade and console Puzzle Fighter. This means you have a limited amount of time to finish off your opponent, and dropping gems without a plan in place could cost you the match. Know which special moves you want to use and start building them as quickly as possible. Discard any gems that don't work with whatever you're trying to build, and don't break larger crash gems until you have a pattern for a special move or a super move. You can have 2 assist characters that help inflict more damage when you perform special moves. While it doesn't matter which characters you have as assists, if you want the extra damage, using characters that have a matching color affinity will give you the maximum damage boost. It may take some time to unlock 3 characters with the same color affinity, but the extra damage will be well worth it. And that's it for the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Check back every weekday for another Prima 365, and for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.